with you in like 20 seconds. We're going to let people start feeding into the channel first. So I am dual streaming on both YouTube and Twitch right now. And that process is always a little bit messy, so let me fix some of my settings. Alright, looks like we are ready to go. Today's going to be a very, very quick live stream. Have a lot to do today, but I feel like sketching, so let me make sure everything is looking good on the technical side. So I just came back from San Francisco Comic-Con. I have that vlog. That vlog is done. It's uploaded. It's going to be out on Saturday because I'm going to be in Portland this Saturday.
San Francisco Comic-Con.
What's up, Einstein and Dennis? Hello. Welcome to the chat. Alright, so we're just going to get started. This is going to be a really, really quick one. Just need to get something on the channel today. Let me know how the audio to my, music to my voice ratio is. Go with a medium brush. Dimitri. And by the way, we do have a Discord channel now, which I should be more, I guess I should be more active in, but people should know not to text me while I'm about to sketch. Alright, so how's everyone's weekend? Or how was everyone's weekend? Use a medium brush. Let's try using a fine brush. We'll use a small brush for this. Chris Cord. I'm gonna start using that. That's funny. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm drawing, huh? Maybe I can move this just a little bit closer. Just a little bit closer for you. Is that a little bit better? You guys can see a little bit more? Ah, that's better. Do I know what I'm going for right now? I had an idea, like I wanted to draw my OC, because it's been a while since I've drawn her. Not quite positive right now. Well, I said this is going to be a really short live stream. I feel like it's going to be a very long one. And if you guys are wondering what the music is, it's if you type into YouTube study music, this is the 24-hour study channel, or 24-hour music channel. So they're just playing like these chill beats 24/7. It's amazing. It's like, it's my go-to. Like every track they play is just straight fire. Like, you're trying to start on new artwork. I should also work a bit more on your anatomy and foreshortening. if you're not happy with it, then definitely work on it. Did you end up going and watching Cycro's tutorial on foreshortening? I feel like when I do these freestyle sketches, I am maybe going a little too quick, so we're gonna... okay. I guess we'll take our time with this one, even though I said this was gonna be quick, which it clearly is not. Is this music royalty free? I don't know. I doubt it, but I haven't run into any issues yet. But you know what? Okay, so I'm part of the channel Frederator Network, and they are very, very good with protecting you against like copyright strikes and stuff. Like very, very good. Like all the music I use in my vlogs, those aren't copyright free. Those are straight up like ripped, but my network protects me. This paper's all bent up. What up, Louie? My master moderator. So, I just came home from San Francisco Comic-Con this past weekend. Boy, that show was great. I have the vlog for that already ready. It's gonna publish on Saturday afternoon. Yeah, overall, I'll give a review of Frederator. Like, I don't think it's against my claws to actually review it. And if it is, I guess they'll just take me off, huh? Anyway, I like Frederator. It's very good. In terms of, like, protecting you from, like, stupid shit. Because I was getting some dumb claims on my videos when I joined Frederator. they take a percentage out of your YouTube earnings, but I mean like that percentage that they take doesn't add up to like the amount that of earnings I'd be missing out on because of fake claims outweighs what Frederator takes in their cut. So that's why I'm with them. In terms of promotion, they're alright. If you hit them up, they'll do it for you, but their stuff doesn't really get a lot of reach. That doesn't look right. But yeah. Man, I don't know, dude. Like, American Horror Story. So I didn't watch the last season because I heard it was garbage. Like, I got to the first episode, I couldn't even finish it. I haven't liked the Horror Story season, like legitimately liked one since friggin' Asylum. Like, that first season was okay, that ending was whack. Freak Show was boring. Hotel was good until the ending, and then I was like, what the fuck is this? Happy, or I don't mean to spoil it, but it has like a happy ending, and you're like, what the fuck is this? You know? I just want to see misery everywhere. Dang, Louie, I miss you coming along to the conventions with me. So you're saying you've had Corsola this whole time, you bastard. Finally caught a giraffe rig, though. Anyone who's watching me on Twitch, I'd like to say welcome. However, I can't see the chat, so if you're on Twitch and you're watching me, I appreciate it. However, I can't see the chat for you right now because my monitor for Restream is on the other side of the room. So. Aw, oh, damn it, I didn't give her a cigarette. Drawing is ruined! You cannot trade in Pokemon Go yet. I don't think I'm gonna use it. Like, if they ever bring trading into Pokemon Go, I don't think I'm gonna use it. I mean, maybe to get like, because I didn't get those holiday Pikachu, the one with the Santa hats. I couldn't get that because it just wasn't spawning for me. I tried, but. I don't know. Well, you have to think about how dangerous introducing trading into Pokemon Go. Like if they introduce trading incorrectly, like if it didn't have the a good set of rules to it, that can completely just ruin the game. Like it could potentially just kill the game if they do it incorrectly. You know what I mean? So I don't blame them for being hesitant to put it in there. Species of dog, boxers, giant goofballs. Oh, what's up, apparatus? Huskies are cool. I approve of that. So I have the freestyle rhythm down now. Like I can sketch stuff with a pen. So what I'm trying to do is work with smaller pens and kind of slow the fuck down a little bit because I'm doing these real fast. I do them for fun, and I think it's time that maybe I focus on them a little bit more in the sense that like, okay, now that I can do it, maybe now it's time to refine it. So in these upcoming freestyles, they're definitely going to be a lot more, what would be the word? Like there's going to be much more effort. There you go, that's probably better for you guys. Better for me too, because it's kind of... But yeah, like I was saying, you know, when I started these, I was really scared to work with brushes and stuff. Like, now that I've gotten the feel for it, I need to refine it so that I can, you know, perform at a higher quality instead of just a higher speed. But Every day is Inktober, bro. I was watching this video by Steven Silver, and he made... You guys are familiar with Steven Silver. Everyone knows Steven Silver. He made a video regarding Inktober, and he was wondering why it's such a big deal for everyone. Like, it's fun, yeah, but the point that he made, which I totally agree with, is how come people only have that veracity in their artwork during October when it's popular to do so? Like, shouldn't you have that energy and veracity towards your work all the time? You know, there are some people who you can go on their Instagram, and they hadn't posted anything since like last October. They'll post every day during Inktober, a lot of likes and stuff, and then they'll stop. And he was like, "Why you stopping? Why'd you gotta wait till October to do this? Just fucking do it." And I really like that. No, yeah. Well, that's great. See, that's what I mean. Like, that's good. He's talking about like people who only do it for Inktober. Because you know, yeah, you know there are some people like that, you know what I mean? Not like you and me where we just draw all the time. I'm talking about like, you know, some of those other people. Them other people. You people. What do you mean, you people? Yeah, I would lose my fucking mind if I couldn't draw. There are some days where I run really, really tight on time, and I'm like so sad. I'm just like, I could be better. Doing something else today. Like fucking editing a YouTube vlog for 8 hours yesterday. One hour a day? That's great. That's a good habit. There's, you know, it's just like some people won't find time to go to the gym, even though a gym only takes an hour out of their day. So it's the same concept where it's just like it's habit, where an hour a day is good. Like that's, if you can discipline yourself to do that every day, I think that's good. I mean, ideally you want to do more, but just the fact you can do an hour. Nah, 8 hours? That's good, man. That's hella good. That's quality time right there. You started trying to draw at least one sketch a day. That's good. Like, things like that. That's such a good habit.
We're gonna skate to one song only. Lady Ho. I was thinking about the music for our routine.
I draw whenever I get a chance. Sometimes to the detriment of like actual work. Like if I have a commission to do, sometimes I'll be a little bad kid and I'll just sketch for like 30 minutes instead of doing the commission because I get bored with the commission or something and I'm just like, I just want to have some fun and do a little practicing. So I don't know. I can't really count how much per day. It's just like any chance that I get. Am I gonna name this drawing? No, this is just for fun. These sketches that we do are never really named. We're just having a good old time. When I could figure out what I'm actually drawing, we have a good old time.
Survive without trees because we all originate from trees. Trees are our ancestors. Yes.
Hey, Lyra. Let's see if we can salvage this drawing. Uh-oh. Some issues. Alright, so I'm gonna have to fix this right here.
It's some new technique. Must be, but when did you learn to do that?
I am always up for an art battle whenever you want. I am short on content on this channel, so I am open to art battles whenever you want, yeah. So what'd you think, Lyra, of that last art battle? Did you read a lot of the responses?
It's done again. It's some new technique. Must be, but when did you learn to do that?
What am I doing here? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? How long did it take you to make the big Pokemon drawing? Total overall working time was about 500 hours. Having some issues here. But what's new? How many times have we done one of these where I didn't have an issue? Just gonna get to it. Work as diligently as we can. Let's see if we could fix it. Yeah, I'm glad that we still have a very civil comment section on those art battles. You know, that kind of thing can go south really fast. So the question is, you tried to do one of those sketches? Oh, like live sketches? Where do you start? You know what? I don't know. I just kind of feel where I want to start, and then I just start there. I know that's a terrible answer. Like, that's a terrible answer. Like, that doesn't explain shit. But, that's just kind of how I do it. I'm just like, I don't really think about it, and I just start. Oh, thanks. No, yeah, you know what? I know that, again, I know that was a terrible answer because it doesn't help you, but it's just, that's genuinely what it is for me. I'm just like, gross. Now, if you're gonna draw and like, no, because even I don't start with that. I don't know. I guess I just don't think about it. I'm just like, okay, what am I gonna draw? And then I just start drawing it. Maybe you're overthinking it. Maybe you just need to like stop caring and then just start drawing. Now you can always, now when you're trying to like line everything up on one of those things, the best thing to do is be like, okay, you could start with the person. Like, let's say there's a scene of people in front of you. You could start with one person here, and then you're gonna draw the next person relative to this person, and the next person relative to that. That way, you don't have to think about, oh, there's a table here, there's a thing here, there's a thing here. You could be like, all right, here is how far this person is from this person, how far it is from this plant. You know what I mean? Take it one object at a time if you're having trouble figuring out where to start and how to size everything. Because when you draw a person, like when you're trying to copy a portrait, that's why you can always just like measure with your eye how far like the chin is from the I don't know, like the bottom of their breast, you know what I mean? And then I don't know if that makes sense to you. Hey, wonton soup. Wonton. Wonton. Working on cars helped with my visualization? Yeah, of course. You know, my experience with cars helps me draw vehicles in the same way where if somebody worked with animals, they'd be able to draw animals really well. Or they would have instinctually better visual library for it. That sounded fucking smart, huh? Almost sounded like I knew what I was talking about. Come on. So for everyone who's just kind of joined in, I just got back from San Francisco Comic-Con, and that vlog for that is done. But I'll publish it on Saturday because I won't be here Saturday because I'll be in Portland and I want to give you guys a video on Saturday, so that's when you're gonna get it. You know, I was kind of the opposite. Before I started drawing, just in general, when I started drawing, just in general, I was just drawing a bunch of guys, because that's all, like, I was comfortable with. But now that I've actually practiced and I've learned how to draw females, that's, like, all I want to draw now. I'm like, ooh, new skill. Oopsie. I mean, totally did everything on purpose. So here's a general question for everyone in the chat. What is the thing that you have a really hard time drawing? We'll go subject matter. Like, I get hands and feet are really hard to draw. But I'm talking about like they said, backgrounds are really hard for them. What do I have problems with? Oops. Wrong brush. We're gonna do a hover bike. I'm tired of drawing regular motorcycles. It's boring. Let's give her a hover bike. Animals? Yeah, I suck at animals because I don't practice drawing animals, so that's probably why I really suck at them. But suck nonetheless. I also don't really care, so I know I should. Oh my god, I really need to. Oh no! Drawing in general. That's funny. So I was one of the movies I had playing in the background today was Logan. I watched it in theaters, but I haven't watched it since. Holy shit, that movie's good. God, I forgot. Somebody has come along. What did you do, Logan? That's my Professor X. How do you know what thickness the line needs to be in different areas? So in general, with the way I'm doing it, that's kind of a stylistic choice. I just want it to look a certain way. That's for me. But in general, when you're talking about like line weight, that's gonna be, it's gonna be like, I don't have another paper to show you. But in general, when comic book artists do it, if your light source is here, one way you could really emphasize the light is to make your lines on this side thicker. When you come to the arc of a bend, it gets thicker right there. Anytime you have two lines that are about to intersect, normally you can thicken that up a little bit. Ooh, I couldn't even cut my nails. Don't look at them. They're gross. Line weight. But then, see, that's the thing about line weight. It's used so many different ways. Like, there's no real way to... I know there's supposed to be, like, technically a correct way to use it, but I've seen so many different artists use it in different ways that I don't think there is. So Lyra, what about face shapes? Do you find difficult? Remember when I said this stream was going to be really, really short? I lied. Yeah. You said you had a problem with face shapes. What's going on? So I don't know if you guys noticed my perspective shift in this drawing. So it's like the vanishing point, or the horizon line is gonna be like right here. That's why everything you see above here, you're seeing from underneath it, and everything here, you're seeing from on top of it. So my horizon line is right here, and then it goes like that. Is it a good idea? Hey, what's up, Fireblade? Is it a good idea to draw different areas and not focus on one area, or is it just what I do? Um, it's different for everyone. Do whatever you're comfortable with, but definitely play around and find out what you're comfortable with. A lot of people will tell you, especially fine artists, they're going to tell you to work in one area and then build out of that one area. That's what they're going to tell you. I'm telling you, fucking just try something out, and if you like it, then keep doing it. Now, for me, the reason I'm hopping around like this is because I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I have no idea what this picture is going to look like, so I'm trying to kind of trying to trying to navigate my way around it. So that's why I'm hopping around on it. What's up with the right arm? I haven't quite figured that out yet. I'm working on it. I really don't. So Fireblade says, "You know best." I'm like, I really don't, but I will. I'm going to give it my all. What kind of vehicle is that? It's just a. I just made a hover bike. Here, it's a hover bike by the Kaiko Corporation. There you go. There you go. Oh shit. Alright, Fireblade, I appreciate you coming through. To another one. No, I do not. I did not hit her. I did not. How do you come up with things to draw? Because whenever you want to draw, you have no clue what to draw. So here's the thing. I have no idea what I'm drawing right now. I'm just working my brain really, really, really hard right now to try and make something of the lines that I'm doing. Everything starts off with the very first line, and then I'll just like, well, that could be part of this thing, and then this is... Because I know I wanted to draw my original character, but I didn't know what. So I was like, well... if I build off this line, I could do this, I could do that, I could do this. So then I ended up drawing her. So I'm like, okay, so I know that I want to put her on a motorcycle. So I was like, well, at some point, I'm going to have to get to the motorcycle. And then... so you kind of just build off of everything that came beforehand. Now, if you don't want to do stuff like this, where you're like just drawing nonsense, I would recommend you draw like still life or something. Just draw what's in front of you. That way you don't really have to think about it. You can just focus on drawing. I can't wait till that movie, The Disaster Artist, comes out. They made a movie about making the movie The Room. They have James Franco playing Tommy Wiseau. So I'm curious. I want to watch that. It's been getting high praise at film festivals, but you know that's unreliable because film festivals always on each other's balls. Yo, what's up, Drip? So I think the best compliment. Let me tell you about the very best compliment that I've gotten all year. All right, y'all ready for this? So I was at that Kim Jong-gi lecture, right? I keep talking about it, but I'm fuck. I was at that Kim Jong-gi lecture, and everyone was kind of just waiting for the event to start. And so everyone was just kind of sketching, you know. Everyone was kind of sizing each other up. So I start doing one of my 5-point perspective drawings, and the guy next to me was all like, "What the fuck? We should be here to." He was like, "We should be here to watch you." And I was like, "Oh shit, that's legit." Anyway, that was the best compliment I've gotten all year. I did not. My internet went out last night. Like, totally out for like 15 hours. I was losing my fucking mind, man. The thing about making up vehicles is that you have to try and make them somewhat, like, you can make them extravagant, but you have to design them in a way that's believable, like that they would function in the actual world, or else it just looks like ridiculous, and it's not like, if it's not relatable and it's not visually appealing, then it's not going to look as good. So trying to make this seem like something that, given the technology, could exist in our world. Thanks, Dripped. I appreciate that. Am I gonna be honest with you guys? When I was at that Kim Jong-gi lecture, we had like, okay, he had a live drawing one day and then a lecture the next day. I legitimately like knew everything that he was teaching during the lecture. And I was like, I fucking know all this already. I'm not trying to like brag. I'm just like the subject matters he covered regarding perspective and vehicles and stuff. Like I already knew that stuff, and I was like, oh, I want to learn something different. So I mean, it was fun to watch him draw, absolutely. But I was just like, this shit again. Do this shit every day. Thanks, Noah. Yeah, it's gonna be a robot arm. I just don't know what to do with it. So there'd be a hydraulic right here, so that when the arm comes down and it like compresses, there'd be a super high-tech hydraulic right here to absorb the to dampen the landing. Sounds about right. Oh God, things are like a kid dying outside. I kind of want to make her holding something. I'm probably going to have her holding like a giant gun or something. Spoilers. Sometimes the world doesn't. My world revolves around me. I don't know about you guys, but legitimately, like, I think about my well-being all the time, you know? So technically, every decision I make is for the best of, you know, to make my life the best it could be, which pretty much means every decision that I make and my life revolves around me. So, sweet. So anyone who just joined, I came from San Francisco Comic-Con this past weekend. The vlog for that is done. It'll be published on Saturday. I will be in Portland, Oregon this weekend for the Rose City Comic-Con. It's my first time in Portland. No sales tax. Dope. It was more specifically the subject matter that he was covering was stuff that I've already studied. Not that I know everything, it was just that particular subject matter. I had, you know, that's stuff that I go through in my day-to-day. So I was like, damn it, paid $100 for this. Nah, it was like, you know, I keep talking about it because it was a great experience, but yeah. So what's everyone up to today? Sketching? That sounds like a good day to me. Surface door for the hover. Fuck. Dang, that's good. What kind of, like, just certain poses in particular that you want to be able to just call upon, or is it like particular dynamic poses that you're just like practicing for yourself? Let's be a little risky here. Working. That's done. Once we go to the arm, I think we'll call it. Because, man, I got a lot of shit to do. Every time I do one of these, man, I'm just like, it'll be real quick, it'll be real quick. And it's like 2 hours later. Oh, like McCree's?
Yeah.
Do I wash my hands? Yeah. I try. This stuff doesn't come off very easy, but I don't know when I'm gonna be able to go to Europe. Hey, Dimitri. Hey, Albertus. Or Albertus, okay. How many years have I been drawing? Give or take 5 years. Few years of like serious drawing. What did I study? So I never went to art school, by the way. In regards to what to study, that's gonna depend on what you want to learn. What, like, in regards to your artwork, like, what are you trying to learn how to draw? You know? Figure out what you want to draw, and then you could start studying. Yeah, the very late 2012. You like to draw, you want to be a graphic designer, you like to draw anime and game characters, that's good. I will leave it to your imagination, but it's a gun. Yeah, I can't give you any tips on like what to study to be a graphic designer because I'm not a graphic designer, so I could not direct you in the proper direction. All right, so we're pretty much about to wrap this up right now, but if you guys have any last minute questions, go ahead and throw them my way and try and answer them before we leave. Graphic design is mainly a it's an advertisement game, isn't it? If you want a job as a graphic designer, you're going to be working in advertising, right? Guess I should build some functionality into the gun.
I stay a bit longer.
Stay forever.
There you go. Has a trigger. That's how you use it. Alright guys, I think I'm pretty much done. Like, I've kind of lost the rhythm now. But anyway, this was fun. What are you and what are you? By the way, you draw incredibly good. Thank you. I'm just a freelance illustrator, making my way through the galaxy. Alright guys, I want to thank everybody for joining. I'll hang out for like another couple minutes to see if any questions pop up, but there's a trigger on it. You probably just can't see it, but you can't draw directly with ink like that. It just takes practice. So yeah, it's a little off. The anatomy is a little off on this, but it's okay. We'll get him next time. Always next time. Alright guys. Ah! Do I play video games from time to time? No. That's why I'm so obsessed with Pokemon Go, is because I could play that while I'm doing other stuff, like when I'm on the road. Any quick tips on proportions? So like you can, this is not in proportion right here, like the person is not, because I didn't really measure it out when I started drawing it. But in general, if you're gonna measure it out for yourself, just learn like the 8-head rule to start with, and then you should be fine. You'll learn where everything lands, or all the different like landmarks are on the body, and once you figure that out, then you should be able to draw a person in proportion all the time. When am I going to draw my OC and kill armor? I don't know. I don't really want to sexualize my OC. You know what I mean? You've recently started doing cons and studying booths, marketing, and attendance. What do you recommend to help you gain a larger income at conventions? Have really good artwork. So I've been to a lot of conventions. I think I just went, last weekend was my 83rd. And there are so many different things that people have tried. They're like, put your display like this, put it like that. And no matter what tips you hear from anyone on any video or any blog, the thing that's going to sell your work, there are two things that are going to determine your income. The quality of your work and where your table is placed. If you have really, really, really good artwork, but you're placed in the back of the room, you ain't going to make anything, most likely. If you have really shit artwork and you're placed up front, you could still make money, but there's room to make more. So a generic setup that you see anyone have, where they just have a banner in the back and like a portfolio up front, is sufficient if your artwork is really good. There's this group on Facebook called the Artist Alley Network International. You can go ahead and join that Facebook group if you want to. I fucking hate that group. Personally, I don't like them. A lot of them, not all of them, not a majority of them are cool, but there's a lot of people on there. Like, it's a good place to get information, but a lot of people on there are salesmen first and artists second. The thing that's going to push your sales are going to be really great art, okay? You could put, I genuinely believe, you could put like a fraction into marketing if your artwork is really good, where someone who's not working on their craft is all like, how do I get noticed and make whatever, get people to buy my shit, you know, buy two get one free bullshit. I don't do any of that stuff, and I still outperform people because what I offer is unique in regards to what's in the Artist Alley. So so you're part of that group? Am I gonna carry this drawing on? No, this is just a free sketch. Yeah, fuck that group. Anyway, now there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with being a salesperson first. It's just not what I wanted. That's why I didn't want to be part of that group anymore. But I just genuinely believe that really good artwork, you know, really unique, really well executed, and I mean, of course, you want to present it well. You know, that's what's gonna get you your sales. Everything else is just smoke and mirrors. Like, everything else is fucking useless. Like, and I'm not hating on anyone, but just real talk. Buttons make a lot of money because they're really inexpensive to produce. They can sell a lot of them. They're easy to transport. You make a lot of money that way, but that's not gonna make you a better artist, you know? So, I went off on a tangent. You're wondering how to improve your sales. Really, really good artwork, and hope that you get placed up front. That's really all you can hope for. Have a generic, clean display. You don't need an amazing display with Christmas lights and shit. Matthew asks, what's my next big project? I'm working on a Dragon Ball piece right now, but I'm doing research for it. I'm going through all the Dragon Ball episodes and researching it before I start drawing it. Knight, if you want to send me any of your artwork, go for it. I'm on Facebook. You could email it to me. Facebook and email are the best ways to go, and those are both in the description if you want to hit me up. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna head out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for another one of these live drawings. I appreciate your attention. Bye!